Movie buffs, welcome back to the Movie Bay. This is D. In today's video, we're going to take a look at some of the work of Michael Ironside. Michael Ironside is a great actor. He's more of a supporting actor, and he's a fantastic voice talent. So without further ado, let's dive in and take a look at some of the works of Michael Ironside, starting with George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, and The Perfect Storm. I dug this movie. I thought it was a really good movie. Sad ending. A movie that caught me right off guard. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this movie caught me off guard. I didn't know what, I just picked it. This was a whatnot pickup, but I'd already saw it before I picked it up on one of the streaming services. I think it was HBO Max. And this is from the writers of John Wick, and you can tell. We have nobody. This came out of nowhere. This movie was banging. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know what to make of it. I just walked into it blind, and when I saw it on the streaming service, and I saw it pop up for sale on whatnot for a good price, I picked it up and added it into my collection. Nobody. This is a good action movie right here. Oh yes, this is definitely a fantastic Michael Ironside flick. Of course, he's not the star of the movie, but he's got a lot of screen time in this one. And he's the leader of the Roughnecks in this one, Starship Troopers. He did a fantastic job in this movie. This is my favorite Starship Trooper movie out of all of them. It's like 4 or 5 of them now, but this is my favorite. I got the first 3. I like this one the best. The third one kind of goes back to this one, but we have Michael Ironside also was in Terminator Salvation. This is the Terminator Anthology. And so we have V, The Final Battle, the TV show V. Remember that? If you're a person of a certain age, you remember. This is V, The Final Battle. And then this here, V, The Complete Series. We also have V, The Miniseries. He wasn't in the miniseries, that's why I didn't pull it down, but I do have it. And then we have the TV show. There's also a remake of V. He's not in that, obviously, but V's been around for a while. The Machinist. I mean, Christian Bale, the guy is phenomenal. This video isn't about him, but I just had to say that. This guy is just his range is there. The Alphabet Killer. Total Recall. He played the role of Richter. Top Gun. Okay, that's voice work. I'm going to save that. The Next Karate Kid. And this one was actually pretty decent. This It's called Stillborn. This is a good horror movie. And some of his voice work. He was in season 3 of Justice League Unlimited as voice talent. Superman the Animated Series. Batman the Animated Series. And Beast Hunters Predacons Rising. So let's recap this. Transformers Prime, Beast Hunter Predacons Rising. This was a really good show. Transformers Prime. That was a good show. Batman, The New Adventures of Batman. Probably the top 5 greatest cartoons ever made. Maybe even top 3, depending on who you ask and when you ask them. This is definitely one of the greatest cartoon series ever made. And that's from the beginning to now. Probably top 5. Superman. I mean, this was good, but it was good. It just wasn't better than Batman, but it was good though. Justice League Unlimited. Now, I'm a huge animated movie guy. I like animated movies. I love cartoons. I love superhero cartoons. This was good, but the original Justice League cartoon, not the original from way back in my day, the one that was out about the series that ran before this one, I think it was a little bit tighter than this one. This was a good series, but this is Justice League Unlimited. There's a lot of characters in this one. It's on character overload, and I guess that's the point because they called it Justice League Unlimited. But it's just it's a lot of characters and not enough focus on certain characters. Again, it's a good series, but I would say go and get this. But it's on superhero overload. I'll just leave it at that. Great series though. We have Stillborn. This is a good movie. You need to check this one out. The Next Karate Kid. Not my favorite out of the Karate Kid movies, but you know. Top Gun. Classic movie. Total Recall, another classic. The Alphabet Killer, this is pretty decent. The Machinist, this movie right here. Fun fact, Val Kilmer, he went out and after this movie, his weight was still down from this movie. He lost an astonishing amount of weight for this movie. To the point where when he actually went out and auditioned for the role of Bruce Wayne / Batman in The Dark Knight, not The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, he was told he had to pack on 60 additional pounds. That's how much weight he lost for this movie. And because right after this movie, he went into Batman. And he packed the weight on, and like they said, he packed on 60 pounds in 6 weeks. Wow. That's a lot of eating right there. 10 pounds a week. The complete series. The Final Battle. Terminator Salvation. Starship Troopers. Nobody. If you haven't seen Nobody, you need to go see Nobody. Well, not go see it, but you need to see it. It's not in no damn theaters. The Perfect Storm. This is a really good Clooney Wahlberg movie. Again, like I said before, I'm not a fan of Wahlberg, but I do enjoy a lot of his movies. He's a decent enough actor. I just don't like him. Yes, so here we go. The Perfect Storm. I'm one of those people where if I don't like the actor, I just don't like them. Some actors, I don't like them to the point where I don't even want none of their movies in my collection, but I find myself denying myself good movies by doing that. So I've decided I'm going to put some John Wayne stuff in my collection. I made a vow that I wasn't going to put a single John Wayne movie in my collection, but I'm missing out on a lot of good Westerns by not including John Wayne movies in my collection. So I'm just going to do what I've always done. I'm going to put how I feel about the person and what they say in front of the camera alone and just focus on the art. So you guys might see some John Wayne stuff. I know. I said I would never put John Wayne stuff in my collection, but at the end of the day, I'm a movie collector, so I'm collecting it for the art, not so much the actor themselves. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.